All right, Shalom. Product Shabbat saying all praise to Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, by Shem Kofi Dawes, by my honesty, elders and apostles that we will. And salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. My name is Amawan Dala, and I'm here to prophesy about the downfall of America, just as well as the surrounding kingdoms. You know? So, I'm going to start with some current events. This whole trial with, what's his name? Carmelo Anthony. And who knows, you know, normally, when they do things like, sometimes when they do things like this, it's ritualistic. It has a meaning behind it. If they try to push an agenda, this was a part of the agenda that they're trying to push. You know, because, you know, some things can happen and they can use it to push the agenda, and some things that they make happen. Be it a witchcraft. Yeah, they got the power to put put a spell on a person to kill another person and use it to further their agenda. They want race wars to happen. According to the Bible, the race wars or in seditions and civil unrest is supposed to happen. So they have to push that. But how can they get that shit pushed? The best way for them to get the shit pushed, and the best way that they do it, the only way that they do it, is ritual. They do their little rituals, some of their little demons, and then the demon go carry out the plan by jumping on a person and having the person kill another person. Some of these events that happen where these Negroes have been getting their ass killed by these Edomite devil white police officers have been a part of the Satanic Order agenda. Now, with this whole Carmelo Anthony situation, that just goes to show you that blacks will not get any justice. And blacks are waking up. You so-called African American men, y'all are waking up to the fact that this Edomite, this white man is the devil, and he doesn't want y'all to succeed in this society. He wants y'all to go back into captivity. He wants you to go back into slavery. Look who in office. Trump is making sure he pushed that spirit out there for that. So that's going to help bring about the race riots. That's going to help bring the so-called blacks, not Native Americans, together, because we were together in the beginning fighting against white people. When this land was taken, and I had to curse out a fucking spick, a fucking Mexican, who are the Issacharites, according to the Bible. I had to curse one out a while back, a couple weeks ago, on blacks was here too. Well, blacks was here first. King David sending Haram them over here. That was Judah. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm saying it right. You know? But when the Lord sent the 10 tribes that left from under Salmanazar, or his son, my bad, when they left from up under his son and came to America and inhabited North, South, Central America, Judah was amongst them. The so-called African Americans was amongst them. Just like when the Lord went to the Jews, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, you had various other tribes that mentioned Asher amongst them. Because you got, you know, our people got this pride in them, where they want to be like, well, this land is the Native American land. We were here first. The white man took our land. The niggas was here with you, motherfuckers. The Mexicans was here with you. The Puerto Ricans was here with you. So y'all got to get that history understood. You know? Yeah, I'm jumping off topic. Or going too far. And then I'm forgetting what I was going to say. But, yeah. You Negroes not going to get no justice in this place. You are here to serve out your captivity. Until repentance is over and the Lord delivers you. You know? This is Baruch, chapter 3, verse 8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity. We are yet this day in our slavery. We are in a prison camp. We are not sovereign over here. Everything is being sold to us. You have no right. The police will kill you when they want to kill you. You fill up all the jails. You are yet this day in your captivity, man. You are not free. You might not have the physical chains on you, but you got the mental. And a lot of y'all got the physical chains on you still. There's still slavery going on around the world right now, by the way, as a side note. But yeah, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us. Right, we were brought over here by the Lord, man. And we are in all countries. As a matter of fact, looking like us and looking like the heathen. What I mean by looking like the heathen, you have blacks slash Native Americans that look like white people. You have blacks slash Native Americans that look like Chinese people. You have blacks slash Native Americans that look like Africans, Arabs, Japanese, Hawaiians. Because we mess with the other nations' women. So yeah, you scattered everywhere. For reproach and a curse, this was a curse unto us. This was a rebuke unto us for sinning against the Lord, man. And to be subject to payments. Payments is taxes. You gotta pay taxes out of your checks, man. According to all the iniquities of our fathers. I just read in another lesson that Jacob wanted to worship idols. They wanted to be in high position in Rome, and they wanted the Lord to be condemned. So that's the iniquity of your father. You are your forefather according to the Bible in reincarnation, which departed from the Lord our God. Right, man. So we are over here in America to serve out our captivity because we sinned against God himself, against whom the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, whose real name is Yahweh. That's why we over here. That's why we're being done the way we are being done. Not because the white man was this powerful individual that came and took us down. No. Negroes sold Negroes. Africans sold Negroes. Negroes fought for the white man, the Edomite, to help take other Negroes down, to help take other Latins down, to help take other Native Americans down. Y'all didn't have no fucking power, no strength over us. Y'all read them battles. We had to take us down for y'all. So we always had sellouts. Y'all ain't no powerful nation. It's being shown to y'all in y'all face. We dominate all the sports. The Latins baseball, the blacks football, basketball, the Latins soccer. Them black girls, so-called black women, and Shakira Richardson, and that in tennis, we dominate tennis. Tiger Woods, them sisters. Stop playing with us, man. Y'all not better than us in nothing. This is verse 9. Hear Israel, the commandments of life. Give ear to understand wisdom. How happeneth it, Israel, that thou art in thine enemy's land, because y'all took it from us. Now it's y'all land. That thou art waxing old in a strange country. That thou art defiled with the dead. Right. take them over here worshiping idols. Thou hast forsaken the fountain. Fuck it. Verse 11. Thou art counted with them that go down into the grave. Thou hast forsaken the fountain of wisdom. The fountain of wisdom is the truth. Jake wanted to adhere to everything but the truth. That's why that young boy got that sentence the way he got. Whether it was through witchcraft or not, it still was a sentence. It still was judgment from Yahweh Shema Shah. He's just being used for that lot. This is lot. What's the next one? Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord Yahweh thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. And we were set above all nations of the earth in our previous life. When King Solomon was ruling, when King David was ruling, when we went into the land of Israel and had to take down those 7 nations mightier than us, whom were African nations, they were not Israelite nations. We did get set upon above all other nations. But then the Lord cursed us because we end up following behind the other nations. This is Deuteronomy chapter 28. I'm going to jump to verse 15. And it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Right, man. So we got curses upon us for coming up against the Lord, man.